Okay, Jack, we are recording now. I'm here with Jack. It is February the 1st.
Oh
My
yes.
name is. Yes.
Actually, it's the second day of the February in
Oh,
China now.
I'm excellent. Okay, thanks for. So you're in China right now? Yes, that. Okay. But here in the West Coast time, still the first. Uh, okay,
Oh,
excellent.
okay.
All right, Jack. I have a little bit of information, but I need to ask you a few basic information. So
Okay.
your current grade, Jack. What is your current grade?
I think it should be nine, right?
Okay, great.
Because I finished in my eighth grade last year, so it should be ninth grade today.
Okay. And you're a transfer student, so what is the grade you're applying to then?
I think it's freshman.
Freshman, okay. Freshman, grade 9. Freshman. Excellent. Jack, what is your date of birth?
Uh, March 7th, 2000 year.
March 2000. Excellent. Okay. Jack, have you ever taken any of the exams such as TOEFL, SLEP,
Oh
SSAT?
yeah, I took TOEFL last year.
TOEFL last year,
Sorry.
okay. And do you remember your score?
Yeah, 82.
82. Okay, excellent. All right. Jack, okay, tell me a little bit about yourself and why you want to transfer and come back to the America and study.
Oh, okay. So first question, my name is Jack Lee, and I'm 15 years old now, and my hobby are playing soccer, playing badminton, and drawing pictures. So I've been in America to study before, and my favorite subject was history, and the reason I want to transfer is my previous school is not pretty big, and the activities there is not so much. So I can really feel the Americans' life there, and plus too many Chinese there. So that's why I want to transfer. And the third question is, oh, could you repeat the third question after that?
You basically hit what I was looking for. I wanted to know. So what I'm hearing from you, put it this way, what I'm hearing from you want to transfer because your present school, it's smaller, and you want something that's larger, has more activities, more extracurricular, and you want something that will give you more exposure to American life and
Oh yeah.
and has, I guess you can say, how do you call it, more Americanized school because your current school has too many Chinese. Is
Yes.
okay. Okay,
Uh,
good. Good. I get it now. Okay, Jack. I do have a. I'm looking at your transcript right now from
mhm.
your last school. I want to ask you. Uh,
Okay.
I want to ask you. The most interesting I see is tell me a little bit about social studies because you mentioned you liked history, and I see social studies major improvement from semester 1 to semester 2. So
Oh
tell me
yeah.
what happened.
So in my semester one, I can really communicate well with my students and with my teachers. So it's probably difficult for me to study a foreign history with foreign language.
Okay.
So I did not pretty good job on the semester one, but I met a very nice social studies teacher, and he always talked to me about experience to study social studies, and he taught me the way to study social studies. And then in semester two, I listened to him. I followed his way. I learned social studies vocabulary every day, and I look through the previous knowledge, and I will pre-study the knowledge I'm gonna learn tomorrow. So progressively, my social studies were just improved.
Oh, excellent. Tell me a bit about the class size. So what was the class size for this social studies?
Oh, you mean how many
Yeah,
people
how many
there?
students? Yes.
Let me think. He's probably around 20 or 25.
Was that about the average class size for all of them, all your classes, or?
I think so, but I can't remember very clear now.
I see.
So yeah.
Okay, because I'm hearing from you that you want a bigger school, but the other thing is if you have a bigger school, there might be a chance where the class size will get bigger as well, and
Okay.
and I can't guarantee that you'll get the personal attention because this social studies teacher he really did a good job of influencing you. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Jack, please tell me more. Uh, you said yourself you had some challenges the first semester. Tell me more about those challenges.
You mean
When you were,
communicate?
yeah, your first year challenges living in America the first time, living with your homestay. Tell me more about challenges that you had in that first year in America.
Oh well. So my first challenge was to communicate with my host family because I stayed in a completely different family from China, and I can speak so well in English last year.
Okay.
And I have problems communicating with them. I can't compress what I want to do or what I'm up to. So it's probably difficult for me. But also in school, I was a little bit afraid. I don't dare to talk English at school, so it's caused a problem. I don't have so many friends in the beginning of the um, junior high. Yeah, and then one day I realized if I stayed in America or I'm going to go to the college in America, I need to change something. So I decided to talk more with my host family, and I realized actually my English is not that bad. I can communicate with them well. It's just I need to speak more. So the first difficulty just solved, and the second difficulty, and I realized the same thing at school. So with my teacher's help, and the students are pretty friendly there, and I with my hard working, so I made lots of friends after a few months.
Okay. Good. Tell me more about. You said you have plans to go to college. Tell me more about those plans.
Oh, oh yeah, it's just a plan, but the pre the previous plan before go to a nice college is go to a nice high school. So it's probably will be helpful to go to a nice college. Is oh 1 year ago, and my parents and I uh, decide if I'm going to America, so it is better to stay in America until college because it's have a kind of better future. So it is just a big plan that we didn't make so clear now.
I see. Because you mentioned you like history. Do you want to study history in college, or are you still undecided? Or
Yeah, I kind of decided in my mind I want to study something about business. So, business had if I'm gonna be a businessman in the future, so it's probably I got more chance to, uh, you know, make my company bigger and I will get more money. Yeah, so it's kind of a bright future to be a businessman.
okay, good. Do you have you looked into particular schools that you're interested in? Universities?
Uh, Universities.
Yes.
Since I didn't finish my high school now, so I didn't look so clear now.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
So the universities.
Speaking of which schools were you interested in for high school?
Uh, Wait, let me think. So I applied for several schools, and it includes this school and Merit School, Nichols. Yeah. Oh, I can't really remember their name in English, so sorry. I'm trying to remember them. Merit School, right? Merit and Nichols School, the White Angel Wood. Oh man.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Uh, okay. Jack, tell me about what you feel is a personal strength of yours.
Personal strengths, you mean
Yes.
personalities?
Yes. Up to you.
Oh, okay. So my personality, I always feel I'm an active person. So whenever I have some difficulties, I most of the time I will not blame it. I will think a way as a solution to solve it. Just like my challenges I met in America. Well, I'm foreseeing my first year of America. So active is one of the personality of me. A second, I also think I am a smart. I am a smart person because when I was young, I was shown the talent that I can learn a thing pretty quick, such as drawing pictures. I've learned drawing 2 years ago, and after 2 months, I could draw pretty good pictures. Oh, speak about drawing. Would you like to see some of my works?
Not right now because this is a video interview. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, this is
So
so. Let's focus it on conversation.
okay, and the third person is my second is the second of my personality, and person the third personality is that I think I'm a happy person because I have I have my parents who support me behind me, and they support me pretty much, and my teachers and my friend, and they all helped me when I was in hard times. So happy, smart, and oh wait, what was the first one? Oh, active is are three personalities of mine.
Okay, good. Now tell me about. Just give me one. Tell me a weakness that you would say you can improve on.
Weakness. So I think my big weakness is impatient sometimes because such as mathematic problem, when I have a very difficult math problem I can't solve. So first, I say it's difficult. I can't think the solution. So I probably will get a little bit mad, a little bit angry, mad about it. So I'm not so patient. So I'm impatient. Impatient is my one of my weakness.
Okay, good, good. So Jack, you're transferring. If you could do
One thing,
one thing differently from your previous school, and then you're going to bring it to your next school, what would it be?
I think I'm gonna learn a skill or join a club. And so while I'm transferring, I could join another club in my future school. So
Okay.
it's
What kind of clubs are you interested in?
yeah. I'm a big basketball fan. I always watch NBA. So if I could, I'd like to learn how to play basketball.
You want to combine basketball and drawing?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, okay, that's interesting. And drawing. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Jack, one last thing. I'm going to post something for you, and I want you to read it for me, and then I will ask you to summarize what you've read. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Okay. Do me a favor, Jack, and go ahead and read what I just posted to you.
Jack London's story, Call of the Wild, tells of Buck, a dog stolen from California who is taken to Alaska during the Claude-like golden rush in the late 1890s. Buck becomes a sled dog, part of a team that transports supplies and people through the harsh winters. It was inevitable that the clash of labor for leadership should come. Buck wanted it. He wanted it because it was his nature, because he had been gripped tight by the nameless, incomprehensible pride of tail and chest. That pride which hold dogs in the toe in the last gasp, which lures them to die joyfully in the harness, and breaks their heart if they are cut off the harness. This was the pride of Dave. As real dogs of sole legs at the pole with all his strength, the pride that laid hold of them at break of camp, transforming them from sore and sullen brutes into stray, eager, ambitious creatures. The pride that spurred them all day and dropped them at pitch of camp at night, letting them fall back into gloomy unrest and discontent. This was the pride that brought up Spitz and made him thrash in the sly dog, who blundered and shrinked in the tricks or hid away at harness up time in the morning. Likewise, it was this pride that made him fear Buck as possible laid dog, and this was Buck's pride too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's time to summarize it.
Yes.
So I've read two animals that bugs and dogs. So it's those two paragraphs separately talk about their pride, and I can't really remember what Bugs' pride for. It could be their tails and their trees, and the dog's pride are let people respect it. Is kind of this means. So that's all I can remember. So.
Okay. Okay, Jack. Well, this concludes the formal portion of our interview. Okay, so let me stop the recording, and then I will continue talking to you.
Okay.
Hang on.